In the middle of the storm, in the middle of my trial, I'll still bless you. In the middle of the road, when I don't know where to go, I'll still bless you. In the middle of my storm, in the middle of my trial, I'll still bless you. Amen. I'll still bless you. That's the word. That's the message that's been coming through. I don't own any rights to that song by Naomi Rain. If you want to look it up, that's for somebody. I still bless you. For a lot of you, a lot of us, God is still blessing us. And there is still more blessings to come. For a lot of you, a lot of us who have been going through the middle of the storm, and even in the middle of our trials, God is still showing up, and He's showing out in a marvelous way. And that's the encouragement, because when I pulled the message, when I pulled the cards, when I shuffled and I stopped, definitely God is showing up for a lot of you, a lot of us, in a mighty way. A lot of you, things that you have been praying and asking for, God is coming through. It's like the song says, He may not come when we want Him, but we can trust that He will always, always show up on time. And when He comes through, it's like it doesn't miss a beat. It doesn't miss a beat. So the first card, 3 cards that came out, the first one is something new is coming in. Congratulations. I am so happy to bring this word of encouragement for you. I don't know what you've been praying for. I don't know what you've been asking for. And I don't know what God is gifting you with, because I know for a fact that He takes care of His own. And sometimes for the things that we experience and we have gone through, He will just show up in a mighty way to let us know that you are not forgotten. We are not forgotten, that He is still God. He's in control. So congratulations. And the next card says you are a leader. You're a leader. And again, if there wasn't something inside of you, then the enemy would not attack you. And so, yes, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. See, the enemy does not interfere with people who are not doing anything, or they are not here. You know, it's like they're lost souls. But once you have a mark, a call on your life, or a calling on your life, you best know that the enemy is going to come hard at you, and he's going to use any and everything and people and person around you to try to take you off of your path, to distract you so that you don't go into your calling. You're a leader. So yes, why are we going through all of these things? It's because for where we are going, you need to be a testimony. No test, no testimony. People want to see some real people who have gone through some things, who have had some battle scars. Talk is cheap. I mean, people are looking for persons who they can relate to. They're not just talking because it's written on a page and it sounds good and it can tickle or stimulate people's emotions. But when you can say, I've been there, done that, you have the testimony, you have the proof, it makes a difference. And this is why I say, even to you, for myself, it's like, yes, I use the cards just to substantiate, to back up the message. But at the same time, I can relate. And this is why Jesus came. He's a leader. He's God. This is why He came. So that He can know our feelings. This is why He's at the right hand of God, interceding for us. because it's like sometimes I just kind of laugh because like I think about God sometimes and he's like, you know, zero tolerance. It's like he's fed up. He, you know, with the things that we do and just cause unnecessary even work for him and the angels sometimes. But Jesus is like when God is getting ready to like I'm you know I'm gonna, Jesus is like, Father, please, I have been there. I know what it is like. I know what it is like. Trust me, I know. And then God just like sit back down and say, okay, I hear you. I trust you. So we go through things in life because in order for us to lead, it's like we learn to follow. We know what it is like to serve. The best leaders are the ones who are servants, who have a servant's heart. Because then you don't abuse your power. You don't look down on people. You're not critical or judgmental. It's like your fear, because you can relate. And the next card, it says you're chosen. It says we are chosen. So you have a mark and a calling on your life. And for those of you, for those of us who are in this cycle, and like I've said before in other videos, it's important to cheer on, to support the people who are having their moments of celebrations, whether it's relationship, material blessings, whatever the abundance, healing in their lives, their families, their relationships. We support them because soon it will be your time. It will be our time for our time to be blessed. It's like everybody's like we are in different grades, and every year you have graduation. So while one grade is going out, the other one is coming in. And so if we learn to celebrate each other, then again, we don't have time to compare, to be jealous, to be envious of other people's blessings, because guess what? When somebody, as soon as they get through, it means that you're next in line for your blessings. So you should be happy to cheer people on. Whenever I go somewhere and the line is long, if I have to stand in the line somewhere, I'm looking at the person ahead, and I, instead of any bad feelings, I'm thinking at one point they probably were right here at the end of the line too. But with patience, they stayed the race, that they did not give up. And so now they are next in line to be served. And soon I am up there at the beginning of the line, and I will look back at the other person who is where, you know, where I was. And I'm saying to myself, you know, it's like life. It's like, I mean, as above, so below. If you just keep the faith and hold the vision, soon you will be right here at the you know, at the beginning, waiting for your step, your, you know, your time. I love it. I love it for you. I love it for us. Now, breaking the card, it says here, hateful siblings. So, and it says church-goer religious people. So for some of you, some of us, we've had, I know I have some hateful siblings. People who don't want to see you succeed. People who don't want to see us grow. They will join the enemies instead of supporting you. They will join the enemies in order to block your blessings. In order to, because the thing is, they don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see your rise, right? Yeah. So, you know, God is for us. Wow. First millionaire in your family. I can't make it up. And the next card, it says someone competing with you. And then it says charity, donate, volunteer. And at the back here, for some of you, you may be dealing with a toxic partner. But then it says here as well, angels are protecting you. And for some of you, you're meeting your soul tribes. I love this for you. I love it for us. So of course, Whenever we are getting or going into our blessing, the enemy always shows up. So let me just take a moment to say welcome. If this is your first time, I hope this message will resonate with you, and as a result, you'll subscribe, you'll give the videos a like. It'll be great to have you here as part of the family. Returning soul tribers, new soul tribers, hello, how are you? Sending you the purest of love and light wherever you are. Remember, God is for us. Who can be against us? We are highly protected. We are already on top, and we're going higher. Greater things are yet to come to us. Great blessings are in store for us. So for a lot of you, something new is coming in. But whatever you're working on, you're building on, because again, your gifts will make room for you. So whatever it is, your pain that you have been going through, this is going to become your profit. See, this is why the enemy works so hard to throw you off your path, to get you discouraged, to be fearful, to be terrified, for you to think that God is not for you. Because if God was for you, then why is it all hell is breaking loose in my life? Why is it that everybody I know and the people who should love me, they're turning against me? People who don't even know me, they're judging me. And this is why, because it's like whatever it is that you're getting ready to birth, it is huge. It is big. And yes, the enemy or the enemies, they are big mad. They are big mad. Yeah, a lot of you are driven, goal-oriented, opportunities, persistent, achievement, higher level. So for a lot of you, it's like you just never give up. It's like you're too foolish to stop. It's like I've come too far, like the song says, to give up now. You can't give up. You can't stop. You've invested too much. And it's like for a lot of you now, it's making sense as to why you should not quit, why you should not give up. Because you look around you, we look around us, and there is nobody but God. So, and you know that if God is for you, you have everything. You need nothing. You need no one. So for a lot of you, God is getting ready to bless your persistence, your drive. You stayed the course. And so now opportunities, achievement, higher level, whatever this is, higher level love, higher level, you're elevated, you're leveling up in your spirituality. And so doors and opportunities are opening up for you at this time. I love it. I love it. I love it for you. Wow, look. Divine protection, ancestral, maternal love, fertile, sheltered guidance. So a lot of you are protected. Not only by your ancestors, but divine. God is protecting you. Some of you, even if you've lost a mother, some of you don't even have a relationship with your earthly mother. But this is why in the psalmist it says, when my father and my mother forsake me, then God will take me up. And he says that if our earthly father knows how to give us good gifts, then how much more? I mean, he makes our earthly fathers. So therefore, he has the blueprint. He knows what we need, and he made us. So either way, whether you have maternal love in the physical or in the spiritual, you know that you are cared for. God is taking care of you. You are sheltered. You are blessed. You are fertile. See, the thing is, sometimes we compare blessings with other people. It's like, okay, you must be fertile because you have a child and I don't. I am not fertile. No. You're fertile in other ways that another person is not. You have more money than I do, so you must be fertile. No. The wisdom and the knowledge and the life experiences that you have under your belt, another person does not have that. You are wealthy in the spirit. And who wouldn't want that more? Because if you have wealth in the spirit, then that means as above, so below. Because when you work for God, God takes care of you as a chosen one. This is why, like I saw the card, hateful family members. This is why family members in your life, they hated you. You were blocked out on everything. Blacklisted, blackball, blackout, everything. They just had you as an outcast. The jealousy, the hate, it's mind-boggling to think that family. But I think a lot of these people, they're just karmics who are doing the devil's work. A lot of us were finding out it's like you're raised among wolves. All this time, these people, they have been strategizing, planning on how they could take us out. It's like, I don't know, I felt called to share this. And believe me, I only share, and God only allow me to share what He wants me to share. So it's not like, oh, I'm putting out there any dirty laundry or whatever. But I know that a lot of the things that I've gone through, like the song says, if I can help somebody as I travel along, then my living is not in vain. Because people need to know that they're not alone out there in their struggles, in their hardships. A lot of us have no relationships with siblings, with families. You're isolated. And it's really God's protection. Why you don't have any form of connection with these people, because whenever they come around, they try to hurt you. Whether this is physically or verbally, they want to tear you down, to bring you down. And I know what that is like. I feel you. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah. Because a lot of these people, they were in their ego, their pride. They're toxic, unfair, they're self-centered. This is why they try to work and plot and plan against you. Some of us, from the time we were children, our own siblings, they hated us. Jealous, envious. And even until now, because your mere existence, it really irritates them. It irritates them. It gets underneath their skin. And this is why God is now putting you in a place where he's getting ready for a lot of you. Some of you are already in this season. Some of you, you're coming into it, where God is showing up and showing out in your life in a great way, to let them know the last is now the first. You were the ugly duckling. Now you are the light. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, you're grounded. Nature, stability, earthing, rejuvenation, recharge. Some of you, you're probably in a place of rest right now because you're ready to receive. You're out in nature, you're meditating. And the other card that came out, it says freedom. Going with the flow, yeah. Movement, peace, non-conformity. For a lot of you, you're not dimming your light. You're not trying to fit in with culture, with people who you do not resonate with. And you're standing your ground. You have healthy boundaries. I've come across so many people, and again, age is nothing but a number. I've come across some of the most ruthless, reckless people who are older, people who are mothers, wives, daughters. They're somebody's parents, some of them grandparents, and yet still they should be the staple in society, and they are ruthless. Their mentality is like in middle school, in prep school, basic school. They are not ready. They are old. They're just tough, but they're not mature. They're not ready. They're walking in spiritual darkness. And this is why we are called to look at the heart. Not on the outside, not on the birth certificate, thinking because some people are older, it means that they are more knowledgeable. No, not necessarily. It's like some of these people, like I remember I was invited, to participate, or if I wanted to participate in some retreat, and I didn't even know why fully, but I did not respond to this toxic female's request, and I think that even made her hate me even more. But see, now that I know, now that I'm able to see what God saw, why he held back my response, because I wanted to watch to see first if what this person is up to, and I am not disappointed. Because see, these are the people who you will go out on a retreat or some girls trip with, and you don't come back, because even though they're old, but they will gang up on you to snuff out your life. And I'm telling you, it's important to listen to the Spirit. Trust God, because not everybody is for us. As a chosen one, your light, yes, it upsets people. They see us, a lot of these people, they see us even before we recognize ourselves. And this is why the attack is so great. It's like they were ahead of us even before we were awakened to who we are. Some of us, we still don't know who we are. So it's like, if you did not want to become friends with people before you found them out, do you think you're going to want to be their friends now that they show their true colors? I think not. I think not. So a lot of you, you're just open to receive with the freedom here. You're going with the flow. You're dancing with God. It's like you're in alignment. You're having peace in your life. Some of you, you're using your communication skills right now. Speaking, manifesting, being creative, expressing yourself as well. For a lot, for some of you, you may be detoxing yourself. And we saw the card as well with the toxic male partner. So some of you, you may be cleansing, getting these people, whatever the toxic people, out of your life, removing them by being fasting, by being disciplined, having your boundaries, not allowing people to run all over your life. And so this is why a lot of people, they're gonna be even more unhappy now, because they're realizing that the distance, the gulf between you and them, it's farther away now. And as I break the deck in half, guys, it's here, the 10 of Swords. So yeah, a lot of you, you've been through a lot. Archangel Luia, L-O-U-I-A, Luia. It says here, the marvelous God. Revelation, protects from sadness, gives revelation in dreams. Yeah. So your angel is showing up because, again, for all the things, again, no test, no testimony, no cross, no crown. And a lot of you, a lot of us, people want to wear our crown. They want to sit on our throne. They want to take over our lives. They want to be copycats, to impersonate us, because they want again, they see the glory, but they don't know the story because they don't want to do the work. They don't want to work on themselves. Oh, it's too hard. I mean, because they are thieves. They want to harvest what they have not sown. Yeah, but no, God is not going to have that. God is not going to have that. And so we have the marvelous God. He's a good Father. He's showing up on your behalf. And the revelation. So a lot of you, it's like this is the time. Like it's the last book, Revelation. Everything in the darkness is now coming out to the light. And God is protecting you from sadness, all the heartache, all the heartbreak. But it's like, no, you're getting a better understanding of why it had to happen. Why things happened the way it did in your life. And gives revelation in dreams. So some of you, God is also showing you these things in your dream as well. He's coming through in your dream. You have been through a lot. Ten of Swords. I mean, these are people who ruthless. They didn't even have the strength to do it to your face. They can't face you anyway because they're cowards. They're cowards, so they stab you in your backs. They left you for dead. But again, the marvelous God is here. God is here to show you. Your angels are here to show you why these things happen. Why it happened like this in your life. And now you're getting the revelation and it is coming through in your dreams as well. I love it. And we have Nithiel, God, the King of heaven. I love it. Rejuvenation, obtains the mercy of God and gives long life. I love it. I love it. God, the King of heaven. This is Ace of Cups. This is a brand new offer. For some of you, this is love. For some of you, it's just God replenishing you, restoring unto you everything that the enemy has stolen from you, from your ancestors as well. This is where your cup is full and running over. This is the Holy Grail. This is given to you, to us from the hand of God. I mean, we saw the card here. Some of you, you're grounded, you're free, you're at peace, you're ready to receive. You're ready to receive from God, and God is showing up in your life. I'm telling you. Rejuvenation. This is, to refresh you. To fill your cup. It's like to quench your thirst after a long day, hardship, to restore you. Oh, I love it. I love it. Can you imagine God giving you, like, this living water, and you're drinking this and it's replenishing you? I mean, your youth is renewed, restored. Like I said before, the last is now becoming the first, because a lot of these people who were very toxic in our lives, when growing up, they pick apart everything, your flaws, and made you feel bad to lower your self-esteem. And people look at them as the pretty ones or the handsome ones. And now I'm telling you, God is refreshing you. It's like your youth. And this is why a lot of these people have been doing glamour spells, beauty spells, because they want to dull your shine. They want to take away your beauty. And here it says, you're obtaining the mercy of God and gives long life. Long life God is blessing you with. I love it. I love it. I'm telling you, Archangel Michael, he's just, I love him too. Archangel Michael, thank you so very much. The other day I was thinking, I said, I don't know, maybe because I've had some Michaels in my life who betrayed me, backstabbed me, from sibling to ex. And it's like God gave me an angel to protect me. It's like not all of them are bad. I have one who will fight for you, who will protect you, one who has your back. And I mean, it's like he's showing up and showing out in such an awesome way. This is the chariot. This is forward movement. Forward movement. So for a lot of you, a lot of us, when these blessings come in, God is saying, don't forget the needy. Don't forget those who have less among you. Donate, give back, volunteer. This is why you're chosen, to serve. Donate your time, material blessings, volunteer. Be the hands and feet for God. I mean, this is what Jesus came. He showed us better than he told us. We're here to serve. We're here to serve. The heart of a servant. You're a leader. And this is why, for a lot of you, he had to ground us. It's like humble us, to teach us some things. It's like sit us out, isolate us a little bit, whether we thought it was people who were separating themselves from us, but God did it. However it happened, God did it. God did it. And now he's ready to call you out from isolation, and now he's ready to promote you and to bless you in front of the same people who tried to curse you and humiliate you. Archangel Michael, forward movement is like the yin to the yang. This is because, again, you persevere, you endure. The race is not for the swift, the battle is not for the strong, but it is to those who endure to the end. And did you? You endure, you stuck it out.